Hello, brothers and sisters. This weekend, I just want to do a really short end of the week because of something that I kind of had to skip on my video this week. If you watched it earlier, there was something I didn't talk about. Some of you may have noticed, some of you, for all I know, maybe somebody even left a comment on. But I didn't want to get into it because it would be a distraction from what I was really trying to get across in that video. And that was during Ozzy's message. He talked about when Homestead was going to be, well, not Homestead at the time, but what Homestead used to be in New Jersey was going to move to Colorado. And he talks about his dad and others going to Colorado, setting things up, and then coming back and everybody rejoicing and the whole crowd going nuts. The problem is, one, Ozzy wasn't there. That was too early. That was before him. So he doesn't really know this except by stories he heard, things others said. And the reason I'll say that is because in Blair's books, when he talks about it, it didn't go down this way. Ozzy talked about it as though everybody was fully in agreement, embracing it, all excited, rejoicing in the Lord. No. From what Blair says, particularly in Only Two Choices, that's not what happened. The congregation split over what was going on at the time, according to what Blair says. And Blair was the one who was there. Blair's the one who did it. Ozzy wasn't there yet. He hadn't been born. Unless he's much older than I realize, and he was still probably a baby at the time. But from everything I've heard and what people told me about how old he wasn't born at this point. This was before that. So what he's saying is his own delusion of how grand their origins were. Or it was a false story he'd heard from leaders. Basically, this isn't a huge deal as far as theology or their teaching. But I still want to point this out because this right here discredits so much of what they've said about their history, about how they started, why they are what they are, and even discredits a lot of what he's basing this faith they need to put in Homestead heritage on. Don't trust them. Don't just go believing what they say. Look at it. Really see, is this consistent? And you'll find it's not. It's very inconsistent. This is their own delusion. Don't fall for the lies. I'll see you guys next week. God bless.